Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, and of course I've got Wonder Dog Yoga with me. Hey, today's my birthday, yes, and I don't feel a bit differently than I did yesterday. I think that one day doesn't matter unless you're an avocado, or maybe a nectarine, or something just about ready to turn, and I don't have any intention of turning. Have you ever noticed that there's some people that you might see on the street, or you might know personally? They may be in your family, that at the age of 40 look like they're 75, and you might find other people that are in their 80s that act like they're in the 30s, maybe they're teens. So what's the difference? Well, genetics, yeah, genetics has something to do with it, but mostly what it is consciousness. We buy into this idea that we grow old and that we're supposed to gain weight and we get dumpy and we start slowing down and having the aches and pains, and we got to wake up from that. We have to decide how we want to age. And I would suggest we think about aging gracefully. Now, what does aging gracefully mean? Well, that means you do the things that a person that ages gracefully does. And then what that means is you live life fully, and at the same time, you recognize that this body temple you're existing in is temporary. We're going to eventually be sloughing this body aside to go on to the next plane of experience. But in the meantime, take care of this temple that you've got. Now, I know that some people don't take very good care of their temple at all. One of my teachers, he said that he referred to his body as his horse, that which he has to ride through this life experience. And it was important to take care of his horse, which would be what? How would you take care of a horse? You'd feed it right, you'd get it medical care when it needed it. You'd make sure it had really good water. You'd make sure that it stayed away from poisons. You'd make sure that it got sufficient exercise. And you make sure that it was able to pal around with other horses and have a good time. Are you treating yourself as well as you would a horse? Think about it. What did you have for dinner yesterday? What did you have for lunch and breakfast this morning? What are you putting into your body? What are you drinking? Are you aware that there are things out there in the environment that are actually carcinogenic and poisonous to the body? Now, I'm not saying that that this stuff's going to cause cancer, this stuff's going to make you sick. But I am saying that a person with a consciousness of living gracefully and aging gracefully is going to be mindful about what they consume. That's what I'm saying. Are you still smoking? Smoking shortens your life. It adds years of lines to your face. Are you still angry? Are you holding on to anger and resentment? One of the things that's been found is there's a direct correlation between resentments, anger, and inflammation of the joints. You got inflammation of the joints, some arthritis, rheumatism, that kind of stuff. They say, oh, it's all natural, it happens with age. It doesn't necessarily always happen with age. Two of my teachers, that was Mary Cameron and Dr. Arlene Bump. Both of these women had crippling rheumatoid arthritis and were healed through spiritual mind treatment. It's a change of consciousness that changes how our body is going to be expressing. And a change of consciousness takes us making a decision, being aware of what the potential is, embracing that potential as our reality, and then giving it to the law and acting as if. Now, if you're going to act as if you're a person who's aging gracefully, it's better to make that decision and suit up, show up, and start doing it right now. Stop putting off what you're going to do till someday I'll. Because the problem is, not all of us have boats that dock on someday I'll. And the longer you wait to start taking care of yourself, to living in a graceful manner, you're going to have more aches and pains and a shorter life, and you're not going to look so good. Speaking of, how's your love life? You know, aging doesn't mean you don't have to you can't have a love life. Woohoo! You can have a great love life as you age, but be real. Look at yourself. Are you the type of person that you think somebody would be attracted to? Well, if not, maybe there's time to start taking care of yourself. Life is too short not to do it right. So let's do it right. Yes, it's another day, another year. I'm getting older, but so do fine wines, so do good violins, and I'm playing better all the time. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Make sure you look at our webpage, cslphilly.org, for previous live streams of Dr. Maxine's Sunday Morning Talks and archives of our previous love notes. And it's also an opportunity to catch up on some really wonderful classes that are happening, some right now and some that are coming up. And there's also a handy way to make a contribution. I mean a contribution, not just a donation. It'll say donation, but we're talking about making a contribution to continue to keep this ministry going and bringing you insights for living a better life. We love you. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.